to add that baking soda and vinegar to your fruits to clean them. It is that time again. Time to clean some fruit. Let's get some of the golden kiwi. Get some of the golden kiwi, some of our green kiwi. All kiwi is good. It's all good for you, and it's all high in vitamin C. So we're going to sprinkle the baking powder, a trusted baking powder, or baking soda, should I say, not baking powder, baking soda. And then we do our vinegar and watch the magic happen. Ooh, I always love that. That never gets old. And we let it fizzle, clean out that fruit, do its thing. Yes, I have shared with you all that I am a science nerd, and any kind of experiment like this just does my heart great. Anything that sizzles, pops, or crackles, I just love it. To be honest, I never knew about this combination. I came across it accidentally. One day I had put the baking soda on my fruit and vegetables like I always do, and had vinegar on the side and accidentally spilled some of the vinegar into the bowl, and it started this reaction. And it intrigued me. I was like, what is going on here? Why is this bubbling like this? So I did a bit of research and found out that that is a cleaning hack for cooks and chefs that they've been using for years, and I never knew about this. Some of you may have heard about it, but I just wanted to share it with you just in case. But it looks like we've been washing our fruits and vegetables all wrong our entire life. But listen, what if I told you these 3 simple ingredients in your kitchen could help remove pesticides, bacteria, and wax coating better than any plain water or plain baking soda could? So here's what's really happening inside that bowl when you mix baking soda, an alkaline substance, with vinegar, an acid. You will get that powerful fizzing chemical reaction that I love. That bubbling isn't just satisfying to watch. It's also nice to listen to. But those carbon dioxide bubbles act like tiny scrubbing brushes. It's lifting that dirt away and removing the wax and that pesticide residue right off the surface of your fruit and vegetables. Nice bubbling, sizzling action. Get it nice and clean. I like to cover it completely. Move it around. Make sure they all cover evenly. Move it around. And I'll let it sit for a few minutes. So once you're adding your baking soda and your vinegar, you're going to add your hot water. The hot water helps open up the porous surface of the skin, making it easier for the solution to penetrate and break down contaminants on the skin. The baking soda has been scientifically shown to reduce pesticide residue by up to 96%, which is more effectively than any commercial fruit wash. And the vinegar itself adds antibacterial power, killing harmful bacteria like E. coli and salmonella on the surface of your fruits and vegetables. You can see all the residue and dirt rising to the surface in this video. We're going to work some of that same magic with our vegetables. We have some zucchini and green peppers from the market. There we go. A little bit from the farmer's market. Here's exactly how you're going to do it at home. You're going to fill your bowl with your selected fruits or vegetables, or both. Fill your large bowl with warm water. I like mine to be a little warmer than usual. Then add at least a tablespoon of your baking soda and at least a tablespoon of the white vinegar. I tend to add a little bit more because I want to make sure it's cleaned thoroughly. Our vinegar. Whoa, what a reaction. Baking soda and vinegar. And we're gonna let this baby fizz and clean and do its magic. After adding your baking soda and your vinegar and your warm water, you're going to let your fruit or your vegetables sit in this solution for about 5 to 10 minutes. Once it sits in the solution about 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to rinse it off. Some people rinse with cold water, but I like to use warm water to rinse off my fruits and my vegetables to make sure all of the residue is removed. And once you rinse it thoroughly, you pat it dry and go ahead and start eating. You can do this with, like I said, any fruits or vegetables, whether it's skinless, like your apples, the thin skin, or thick like this kiwi here in the picture, just to make sure the surface of the kiwi is clean before you cut into it. But it works amazingly with fruits and vegetables with thin skin, like the zucchini, like your apples, your pears, your plums. All of that works well. The results speak for themselves. Your fruit will taste fresher, last longer in the fridge, and you'll have peace of mind knowing you've removed harmful surface chemicals. This works especially well on apples, grapes, strawberries, and peaches, which are some of the most pesticide-heavy fruits on the market. And you want to be careful with your fragile fruits like the strawberries and the raspberries. These are more porous fruits, and they tend to absorb more water and can turn mushy if soaked too long in this solution. So you don't want to soak them too long. It's mainly for the sturdier fruits like the apples and the plums and fruits and veggies like that. Now, the 96% fruit washing hack typically refers to soaking this produce for about 12 to 15 minutes. So the baking soda is the one that helps break down all of those surface pesticides. So you want to keep that in mind. That is so satisfying. Adding baking soda and your vegetables. And then your water. So next time, try this fruit and veggie washing hack that will remove 96% of the pesticides and keep you healthy in the process. Because remember, if you're healthy, you're wealthy. And let's keep those fruits and veggies healthy.